Happy Hump Day! Welcome back to Nerdy Playbook.
Whoop, whoop.
We're Echoes Bahamut, Ep.8. A couple announcements per usual. One, we are still doing the charity for the Trevor Foundation all the way to the end of the month. Donate. I actually have in our About section, there's actually a link that actually is a clickable link to go straight to the site to download. A little bit goes a long way. If you download $5, you can email us with a link of a character you'd like to be put into the campaign. If you go for a higher number, you can possibly get us to play a certain game. There's a clickable link in there for that. Also, if any of you are watching, some of you mentioned how to watch the older episodes due to Twitch now deleting them. We do have a YouTube page that has some of the older episodes uploaded, including the previous seasons. But all the way up to episode 5 of both these seasons are on YouTube, and I'm slowly but surely moving them also to Spotify. So if you want to catch up, you can check up on there. Okay, so that being said, we will go into our intro.
I'm sorry, I realized I had that.
It's all right, and we're back.
Like, oh, I'm not on mute. My bad.
It's all right. Last we left off, you guys decided to do some mischievous things after leaving the.
We got drunk.
So, after leaving the jail, a few of you decided to maybe head towards the direction to try to figure out the mystery of the horrors, while Helga decided to stomp her way into a different direction. You all decided to backtrack and find her, as she's basically be swindled for many pieces of gold. Also thinking that someone stole her axe, just trying to make sure it's all in good order. Different things are to happen. As the riots are going on, Renora decides to take it upon herself to go into the bar that's currently being destroyed by flaming Molotovs, to steal whatever she can find in a quick moment. With some good checks and some good deceptions with good performance by Xander, by what I like to claim now is death metal Xander. You were able to procure a bottle of ale, a bottle of wine, and some charcuterie. Having a fun night at a campfire, getting your drink on, getting yourself lit, and having some good food. Eventually, but slowly but surely, each of you start to see the person that Helga has been seeing this whole time as this giant humanoid man that's wearing a multi-horned ram skull. At first, you don't understand what he's saying until he recognizes that none of you can speak his language or understand it. So or at least most of you don't, and he kind of casts an ability that you all can understand him, as his voice is groggy and deep, as seems like he's commanding Helga 1 week to complete the task that has been given to her, or else. not really saying the or else part of what actually would happen next, but leaving that where it would be. After that, you guys believe got your rest, and that's where we left off.
Right.
So it is the morning. Each of you all completed your rest, taking your different shifts. What would you like to do?
Great question.
I'd like to nurse this raging hangover that I have. My head hurts so bad.
Team Angry Drunk.
I don't know what happened.
You
The rage
drank.
took over.
You drank. That's what happened.
Yeah, I had these weird ass dreams. This terrifying demon thing popped up and almost got in a fight.
Is
That
there
was real.
any alcohol left, or did we drink it all?
It's all gone.
Drink it all.
Okay,
It's
well,
all
Helga's
gone,
gonna
man.
do,
It's
like,
all
the, like,
gone.
try and get the last little bit out of the bottle in the morning because this is not fun anymore.
What do you mean this isn't fun anymore? You're the one that's, praying to a demon.
Yeah, speaking of, I guess we should probably make our way over to the mountain, eh?
Yes.
Wait,
Yeah.
didn't you write stuff down? We wrote stuff down so we would remember.
Oh, yes. And I'll pull out that piece of paper. What did I write on it?
Squiggles.
Can I maybe do an insight check of myself to see like if I feel any different? Because that brand got like more worse.
Sure, you can give me an
Like-
insight check.
It's gonna be shit, but you know.
I have in my notes that it's like black now.
Yeah.
And it's more of a scar than a tattoo.
Yeah.
So probably
Also,
yeah.
Joe, where did you say it was? Like it's on like
It's like
Like,
right
can-
over like your chest. It's like it's almost like he's putting his hand like about like
On
right
your sh-
here where he's kind of like pressing up against like your almost kind of like clavicle and your shoulder bone
Okay.
at the same time. So it's almost like the base of his hand is pressing up right above your breastplate.
okay,
and it's
so it's
grabbing
like
over your
almost like a
shoulder.
hand on the shoulder type.
Kind
thing.
of,
Okay.
yeah.
It was a 17, and Helga's also going to duck behind a tree really quick because her shirt is kind of like an A-line. So she's gonna duck behind like a thick tree and kind of switch the way her shirt goes so that way she can kind of like hide it a little bit more, because if they run into people that might know what this is, then she doesn't
She's-
want like
Singled out.
she doesn't want to be like broadcasting the fact that she's got this like, hey, how'd you get that scar, bro? Like,
Nice tats.
you know,
Where's
so
the
she
eye
wants to
demon?
try and like
Huh?
do
What are you
some
doing?
makeshift.
Someone's gonna
cover
go
up.
around and be like, "Ha, she got the scar, stupid bitch."
Sucks to suck, am I right? No.
Oh my gosh.
Just FYI, my
Um,
sister only lasted 3 days. Hopefully, it hasn't been that long for you.
I realize that the paper I have has Helga's vision of the cradle in the mountain in what looks like a tomb. Cradle? Is that right?
Sounds like a good word.
I can't read my own handwriting.
It depends what you're implying.
I want to double check that against the book that I got earlier to see if there's like any more on that.
Okay. To Helga, the insight check on yourself. I mean, like I mentioned before, it is now an actual brand. You are now scarred, not with like a temporary marking. The
She said she can't hear us. And
she-
she's frozen.
Oh.
Or we're all frozen.
okay, well, she's frozen to us.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll skip her. All right, so Renora, what'd you need?
I am gonna, after Mixus says the thing about the paper from last night, look at it. It has something on there about cradle in the mountain that looks like a tomb. I want to check that against that book I got about the island and like see if there's anything in there about that.
Okay, you can give me an investigation check on the information you have to see if
Okay.
there's anything that relates.
A 10.
10. Since most of the information you have is rumors, treasure troves, things of other adventurers have bragged about or have never really gotten as like that forbidden thing. There has been like about 100-year-old like treasure, but not as gold. It's kind of labeled more as like maybe the body inside the sarcophagus actually has gold jewels, as far as bracers and earrings and like any sarcophagus would. Like the body would be dead, but all the jewelry would still have some monetary fortune to it. The only person who has written any information about this said that it was discovered right when the dwarfs hit the first forbidden level of the mountain. They don't say what level that means, but the first forbidden level. But due to it, a lot of the floor cracked and the sarcophagus dropped. They haven't found it since.
That's
Okay.
pretty dope.
No one knows much information about it. With the 10 for the investigation check, I don't really have any more information to get you, but that's pretty much what the book kind of tells you.
Gotcha.
Since we're still waiting on Helga, anybody else?
Would I know if we're going towards the mountain area? Would I know of any order members that live there?
Yeah. So you do know of the one group that I told you about that has kind of, I'm not going to say the word, but has taken away people's freedoms and has essentially used them for monetary value.
Hello?
Hello.
We can hear you.
We hear you. Do you hear us?
Yes.
Okay.
For now.
The soldier's name is Argus. He was originally a general, and based off the information you know, he's taken upon himself and some of his squad to stay behind and use their strength and what they had for authority to rule over a specific section, where he forces a lot of dwarves and other miners to dig in under certain tunnels that they don't believe to dig through due to their beliefs. And he pockets a lot more than... He takes a greater sum than a miner would actually take, where they would pocket very little amount. They work, but he mostly promises them safety other than coin.
Okay. Hey, Renora.
Yeah.
I think I have some more information on that that map that I might have seen while I was in the order. It's over back towards the village. Do you want to walk with me and I'll show you?
Yeah. Sounds good.
And we're gonna head out of earshot of everyone else.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Where are you going?
Oh, we'll be right back. I have a map I wanted to show Renora.
Just
I'm
figuring out
gonna grab it really
details.
quick. I'll be right back. I promise. I promise.
Good.
But aren't we
I walk
supposed to
over
be
to her
working
and I-
together?
Put my hand on her head. It's okay, little one. I promise I'll be back.
Okay. Why you keep
What a-
calling me little one? Oh.
What?
Is that a
Because you
nickname?
are. It is a nickname.
Oh, okay.
Wow, some
That's-
team player you are.
It's a term
Holding
of
out.
endearment.
Aren't you
Yeah.
busy changing?
I don't know. Am I? Like I.
Well, we tried to
I
answer
glitched.
you and then you disconnected, so...
Right. Yeah. So, I can't tell. Are you frozen again? Because you're staying completely still. Are you frozen or not?
Yeah, she's frozen.
Okay.
I mean, I can still hear you guys though. So
Oh,
Okay.
I can't
Okay.
tell now. The
I know. I'm
Uh,
texting my dad in rage, like, "Hey, we need to figure this out because this is a bit much." Like,
I feel that.
Mhm.
uh, Because realistically, on your guys' end, you guys don't need too much bandwidth. So to have you kind of leg out like this is pretty crazy. With your insight check, what I was trying to say before for you is that it's a brand now, not a temporary marking. The brand itself almost kind of bubbles in your skin like it hasn't fully healed yet. When you touch it, it does hurt, both against your hand and against the skin that you're touching, as it's still kind of fresh. You are physically branded by this creature.
Which pisses me off.
With an insight check, you're just kind of checking yourself. Like,
right.
Your body's branded. There's not really much more to kind of figure out. There might be some kind of magical reason for it, but a standard insight check would not give you that. To give you an answer for that.
That's fair. Does it feel kind of like a curse, or is it just a brand?
With an insight check, I can't tell you.
Okay.
Ooh, cryptic.
Beautiful.
Anything as far as magical properties, curse, dark objects, that's going to be a completely different check.
Got it.
Anyone else?
I don't know. We're kind of waiting. Maybe find some breakfast or something while we're waiting for Helga to get back and the rest of the party. See what's around.
Okay. In your vicinity, because you guys didn't really get too far, because you guys are roughly about right here.
Okay.
So it depends on which direction you want to go. If you want to go backwards into town, there are places in the town, but a lot of them get ransacked. There is a small town in the smaller village just south of High City, which I'm assuming that's where you guys are heading to.
Yes.
It's a very, very small town. This is like, any of those towns that's just like one street long kind of thing.
Sure.
There is there's no like bed and breakfast, but there is more kind of like an inn where the first floor does serve an all-day kind of meal.
Right. So I'll be very hungry and slightly hungover, and I'll be like, "Helga, hurry up!"
We're waiting for the other two to do their little book club, anyways. Like,
fine.
Okay. So I'm assuming when you pulled me off to the side, you were just recanting to me the information about the soldier named Argus.
Pretty much.
Okay, cool.
So,
Because I already wrote that
if
down.
we're going to this mountain, we've got our first contract. There's a general, used to be a general, name is Argus. 50 gold if you can kill him. 25 for any of his underlings.
Done and done.
Soldiers only.
Wow.
Does he have underlings that aren't soldiers?
He might now. I don't want to get civilians involved, though.
You would have a
Okay.
decent amount of information of the current situation he has. You can give me a history check, Fiona.
Okay.
Because I would assume, based off of your current personality, that you would have at least tried to keep up with as much information as possible.
10.
10. So, last time you checked, based on resources that might be unreliable, you don't know because you haven't actually gone to the mountain yourself. He, other than him just being reasonably skilled, his platoon that he was left with was 3 higher grade soldiers than you, and he was enlisting a group of 5. So if your whole thing is correct, possibly a team of 9.
So he might have a team of 9. I know 3 of them might be at the higher up ranks. Again, I'll give you 25 for those. Any of the really low ranks, especially those lower than me, I'll give you 5 gold each.
Sounds good. Easy peasy.
Do you have a piece of paper? That paper? Can I borrow the other side of it?
Yeah, here you go.
I'm just gonna kind of sketch out as much as I know about the area and just put a big dot that says order member, where he's at, and just secret tunnels need to find, and then give it back. So this is, if the rest of the group asks, this is the map that I got you. I just had to run back here for some information, just to keep it between us two.
Yeah.
And then we'll head back to the group.
Okay.
Are you done?
Are you done?
Oh. I'm hungry. That's my name.
Hi, hungry. I'm Dad.
Hi. Let's go. Let's continue on what we were doing before we got into this mess.
Yeah,
So,
food-
to the
food actually
mountain?
Sounds good.
To the mountain.
To the mountain.
All right. So, and to be specific, we're talking about this mountain, not this mountain, correct?
The what?
Yeah.
Oh,
we-
Helga wants to go to the big
I
mountain.
thought we were
I'm
going
sorry.
to like the mountain. I
Okay.
didn't know there was a different mountain.
Well,
I
because
thought
I
it
know
was
I
this
know the
one.
original reasons why we were coming here was so Helga could actually send out a message to
Yes.
her parents.
Oh,
That
right.
one.
I totally forgot about that.
After we go there, we'll go to the other mountain.
Okay.
Yes.
Well,
Then yes.
So
I was gonna say, at this point, if we have to go up to this mountain anyways, this big mountain,
mhm.
or at least that's where we're assuming we have to go based on what I was shown, it'd be really stupid to send a bird from here up there. If we have to go that way anyways, I feel like it might be smarter to wait till we get close. Like, I'm just worried this bird's gonna get picked off if we send it down here.
I wouldn't worry about that.
Wait,
Yeah,
where-
well,
oh, okay,
small.
I'm confused now. Where are you trying to send the bird to?
Sure,
The
fine.
west.
Here.
I was trying to send it to Kotori, but
Oh!
and also
Okay, so let's. Okay, I was a little confused. So the birds don't fly within the island. These
No.
are birds that fly over the ocean.
Like to other islands.
Yeah, they fly to other islands. There's no in-island transportation of mail as far as flying birds. You have to actually deliver yourself. or
okay,
pay a
well,
courier.
awesome. Cool. I went down here for absolutely nothing.
Beautiful.
I'll be honest. The way you did phrase it to the bartender was you were looking for something to you were transporting information, and it's the island's not that big. So if you're paying to get it done, it would be easy to assume that it's like, oh, you want to send something to someone in a different island, or back wherever home is, kind of like that. But yeah, since the island isn't that big, no one's gonna actually like send off like a carrier pigeon within the island itself. You can pay for a courier, but at that point, the courier would be moving only a little bit faster than you.
Right.
So if you're already walking that direction, the reason to hire a courier is just to make sure maybe the courier gets there a couple hours before you do,
Yeah.
Oh,
or
what are you thinking? Sorry, go ahead.
or because of the fact is the courier can enter in the village when you can't.
Yeah.
He can't.
That's what I was just about to say. We could head that way, and then when we get about
Could
like
I-
halfway, we could just be like, here, take this into the village.
Could I possibly go see, what was his name, Caleb, at that little like outpost, or is that considered part of where we're not allowed to go, or where I'm not allowed to go?
Well, what outpost?
It was the like you just described it as like the one-way stop just outside the Wandering Greens.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can go there if you want to. That's not part of the Western Village, and you're just restricted to stay away from the Western Village. They have their own specific area right next to the Wandering Greens.
Right.
Oh.
So I mean, maybe I can go. Maybe we can. And I mean, he might have supplies that we might need anyways.
Yeah,
He's a
he
pretty
tried
chill
to sell me
dude.
some food. So, or at least he asked me some questions when I left the Wandering Greens, so we can assume that he's got something.
I mean, he's
can also-
never led me wrong, but at this point, who fucking knows?
So,
Like-
is that the plan to head towards that outpost?
Let's do it.
I think
Keep
it
an eye
is a
out
good
for
place
that
to start.
drow.
Yeah.
Okay, just
Keep an eye out for
FYI,
what?
just FYI, regular walking speed for you to get to that outpost, since it's halfway across and it is an island. It's gonna be roughly about half a day.
Yeah,
any
well,
kind
you
of
said it would take 10 hours to walk to Mount Gilead without
correct,
rushing.
without
So I would
rushing
assume it
in.
would take 5
Yeah, roughly about 5.
hours.
Yeah. Yep.
Helga doesn't care.
Okay.
She's
We'll get there. Yeah.
She's
Okay.
on a
Yeah, that's
time
half a day.
crunch,
What am I?
So like,
I know
you know.
time.
it's okay.
Okay.
And are we taking this side and going up the coast?
Well, it sounds like everybody wants to go to the
You wanted
south
to go
coast
to the-
first, so it sounds like you guys are going to take the north route instead of the south route.
Yeah.
So we'll also have to keep an eye out for any information regarding that drow murder.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Well,
Sounds like
Shall
fun.
we be
You
on our
can't-
way?
You can't go back to your village, even if we're close. You can't go back to it, just so you know.
Thanks for the reminder, Mixus.
I mean, I know you'll
Just
be trying to go
saying.
home, but you can't
I'll
go.
do
I'll cut you.
And honestly, at this point, I don't know if I need to be warning my clan about the people coming or the people about what they're potentially walking into, because who knows what's going on, and if there's some demon involved, then I don't know.
Yeah.
Who
I
knows,
love-
man?
They might have
I
it
lo-
coming.
I love not having answers. It's great.
I mean,
It's-
the
it's
people
beautiful.
Along the way.
decided they were going to worship the demon.
Well, I wasn't aware it was a demon.
I'll be honest,
That's
you're
not
playing the
what-
wrong game if you don't like these kind of questions.
Yeah. We'll figure it
That's
out.
not what I was taught.
Okay.
Let's journey.
Let's go.
Okay. So, due to it being not really a super lengthy travel, but the fact is you are still crossing through, not really like any kind of terrain or anything like that, but, time will be taken. I just want any one of you, just to roll me a d20.
Ooh, who's feeling it?
I will roll.
Okay.
The dice of destiny.
The dice of destiny.
Oh no!
That
Oh, no.
one.
Oh no.
That one.
Now what? Oh, we're all gonna die.
Why did you guys let me roll?
It's destiny.
Who
Why-
agreed to this?
Why did you
Roll
let
the
me
dice
do
of
it?
destiny again.
Why?
Holy bananas, I didn't realize I had all of you up that high. I didn't think I did, but my
Holy
God.
bananas, Batman! So, starting off your leg of the journey, again, not long. It takes you about an hour to get your way to the bridge. Pretty much like an hour and a half. Pretty much up to the point where you guys originally got arrested.
Didn't get arrested. They got arrested.
Right. Yes. Some of you do notice some looks. Kind of people looking at you funny as claiming you as dragon murderers, giving you names that you don't understand, certain kind of slurs that maybe don't really process to you properly.
My bow. That's a
Yeah,
wrong
yeah, I'll be like,
Thank you, thank
They
you.
saying the same thing to me.
I mean, you're with the group, so it's hard to tell who they're actually looking at. They look like they're just addressing the group as a whole. You're also smaller, so you're kind of like hidden within the group. If you want to kind of stand out to be like extra, that'd be different. It's up to you.
Extra.
you want to be
Just going
No.
to mind my own business.
Okay.
And skip along.
Okay. Crossing the bridge, you start to make your way towards the fork in the road where you start to head towards north. During this time, you start to hear, we'll call it like a crazed sound within the woods. You don't enter the woods by any means, but you do hear it. Normally the woods themselves, without entering them, is calm and peaceful. You don't usually hear any kind of duress until you fully envelop yourself within the wandering greens. But whatever is going on there sounds like it is a bloodbath. You're hearing a roaring beast that none of you recognized slashes coming across as you can hear metal against a shield, as you can hear slicing of a large axe going back and forth. Almost like sounds like someone's actually fighting almost like against like a giant saber-tooth tiger, like shield up as the tiger slashes down, and you hear the wind slice with the blade coming across as you're hearing this major battle coming from. Almost sounds like a giant versus a giant.
Well, that sucks, and Helga's gonna keep on walking.
Sweetheart, if you said something, I didn't hear it.
Sit down.
What's that?
Do you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I just said, oh no, something's hurting other animals. We should find out what it is.
Knock yourself out, Mixus. We're grounded, remember?
I mean, Helga, we could check it out. We could observe.
You sure can.
Might want to make sure it's not going to come after us if we're walking alongside the forest.
Mixus doesn't listen and
Ah,
just runs
fine.
into this forest.
Of course.
She does
Helga
that.
stays right where she's at. She's got a one-track mind right now and is...
Someone's hurting the poor creature. Someone's hurting the poor creature running into the forest.
I roll my eyes and come on, guys. We can't let her go too far by herself.
Sure we can.
Don't
Fine.
forget, she saved your ass.
Yeah, well, my ass
You
might
owe
be
her.
dead in a week.
Come
so
on,
it
Bestie,
really
let's
might not
go.
matter.
Come on, bestie.
Come on.
All right.
What's going on? Are you okay?
I'm
So,
gonna start following.
as each of you individually start enveloping yourself into the Wandering Greens.
Oh, Helga's not going.
Of course not.
I'm gonna drag you. I'm gonna be like, come on, bestie.
Yeah, good.
Strength
Let's go
check
back
me.
to jail. Let's do this. Let's go. Come on.
But do we see any soldiers
21.
around?
What you got?
what you got, Helga? You gonna fight back?
What'd you get?
Yeah, I am.
Do we see any
I don't want to go
soldiers around?
either, but
Grip.
Where did you get?
I'm on the edge of my seat here. What'd you get?
oh my god, did
I'm
you disconnect?
confused. Who's
Oh.
doing what?
You
I'm
have to
dragging
roll
you to
something.
join the
This is like a
group. I
strength
don't want to
check.
go either, but I said, come on,
She
bestie,
did it.
and I'm going to grab you by the arm and drag you along. I got a 21 for strength.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
You to do is
What'd you get?
A 12.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Without
Let's go.
without much contest, you're able to pull Helga with you into the Wandering Greens. Not even
If we
entering,
go back to jail, I swear to God on all of you.
we go back there.
not even really entering yourself in any more than 100 feet. You really see, almost looks like magical light that most of you have never seen before. Two, from a distance, look like mythological creatures fighting against each other. But as you start getting closer, you start seeing this axe-wielding warrior fighting against what looks like a large lion. But then as you get closer, you see what looks like a magical tattooed Goliath with this thunder axe and this great stone shield fighting against a chimera. As you're seeing fires blasting the beast, and you're seeing lightning strike from the axe, as it seems like they are fighting for some kind of personal pride of some kind, as you see that each attack is almost like one attack of either kind could take you out in one single swipe.
Meeksis, are these your friends?
Missed it.
Yeah,
I just said, what are you doing?
they're not listening.
Oh,
They're-
me
they're
go
in a
now.
they
bloodbath
need our
right now.
help.
Yeah, that's
on,
what I
Mixus.
thought. That's what I thought.
Just gonna observe.
No, the poor creature.
Helga's leaving the forest if she's allowed to, because clearly we're not needed.
But creature.
It'll
Uh,
be okay.
I think I'm with Helga on this. I don't know how much help we can be. This seems like
Out of our
Just
league.
seems like
a little
handful.
above our pay grade, if I'm being
Can you
honest.
speak with the animals and be like, are you okay?
Just give me an animal handling check. This is a chimera. It's kind of a unique language. 18. The creature doesn't respond to you, but you do hear it talk. Wretched man, get away from me. I want nothing to do with you. Get away with your magical weapons. I just want to get out of here. Leave me alone. As you just see like these swipes happening from the claws, this long like cobra tail coming in to try to strike.
Creature doesn't want him. He just attacked the creature for no reason, and the creature just wants to be left alone.
Yeah, well, sucks to
That's
suck.
how the world is sometimes.
Sucks to suck. Jesus.
Wow.
Fucking
Helga,
cold
what
as
did you
I
wake
know,
up on
ice.
the wrong side of that bed?
But like, how would we stop? Like, look at him. Look at this guy.
Makes
What are
sense.
we gonna do?
Might be one thing we just might want to bypass. They're both handling it. They're both grown adults.
Does he have any familiar marks on him, like the warrior?
The Goliath? You can give
Yeah.
me an investigation or perception check on him to see if there's anything that stands out that you would know.
Sure. Why?
I mean, he's decked out in a lot of tattoos.
Cool. Perception. 14.
The tattoos themselves definitely seem magical. It's hard to tell during the vicious battle of moving back and forth and swiping axes. You can't really, without getting close, to be like, dude, can you stay still for a second so I can like touch your tattoos? Like,
Just like,
you can't really like fully like investigate
Still-
each tattoo from
Feeling
a
it
distance.
like braille, like
dude, could you just stop?
Like just for a second, I just want to look at them. But you do notice, depending on what he does, some tattoos do glow. So when he like, it almost looks like when he like takes both his hands and strikes on his axe, some of the tattoos on his shoulders start to illuminate gold. When he like steps back and he does like a guard, some of the actual ones on his arms and his thighs start to glow. Almost like his tattoos specifically strengthen different muscles of his bodies during different parts of the fight. You do notice, specifically as a cleric, that is his shield and axe are enchanted and are marked by the god of storms.
Hey, that's my guy.
As it seems like
Oh,
every strike he does strikes down lightning from the skies, and every hit he takes with the shield almost looks like he blasts out lightning out of his body.
But human, leave the animal alone.
Well, so he's pretty. He's pretty
pretty.
powerful.
He's pretty.
He's pretty baller.
Powerful.
He's pretty and he's powerful.
Wow.
Introducing.
To put it in perspective, you all look Kevin
like
Hurts
he
and he's
has
Dwayne the
stuff
Rock
like you.
Johnson. That's how this is.
Yep.
There you go.
Xander, do something. He looks like he has the same thing like that.
Xander, play a
That's you.
tune, distract him.
Xander, serenade him.
Play a fat beat.
I am happy. Okay, I will
them
try.
Rhymes,
If it doesn't
spit them
work,
rhymes.
then we'll run it. We're getting out of here because if he comes after us, I can't make any promises.
Play that
'cause
funky
we're
music,
not
Blue
broke.
If he
Boy.
comes after us, that's on
I'm
you.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
No.
Yeah,
No, no,
we're
no,
gonna do that.
You want? No. You came in here.
No.
No.
No, I'm saying if he comes after us, I'm gone. Bye.
Yeah, right.
Bye,
Deuces,
Felicia.
Bye. Well, yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, I think
Consider
that's
yourselves
how that's
Felicia,
gonna work.
because
Like, I don't think that's how that's gonna work. I don't think he's just gonna let us leave.
Well, you can tell that either one of them really hasn't noticed any of you. They are pretty much in a vicious
They are.
battle.
all out.
Okay. So, Meeksis, you're gonna back me up on this one if I start playing music, right?
This is gonna happen. Oh god. Okay.
Okay.
Do something.
I'm gonna
I'll
position
try.
myself kind of behind the tree.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll kind of gesture you guys to go. Okay. I don't know what's really gonna happen. You guys probably should get a
I
good.
cross
Like I
my
said.
arms and lean against the tree and watch.
Okay.
It's like
I
love
will
it.
go so I can be at least like how far are we from them?
Roughly about about 70, 80 feet, as long as you want to stay out of their swinging range. each of them has
Oh.
15 foot of reach. So yeah, I'd say about
15
60,
foot
70
of
feet.
reach. Okay, I'll go within like 40. 40 seems safer.
Okay.
So I'll go within like 40 feet.
They're within their reach.
They have
Oh
15
my god,
foot.
Mixus, let's
Oh,
move
did you say 50 or
along.
15?
15, 1-5.
Yeah, I thought so. So I'll be fine. 40 is decent.
Specific, it looks like he has an extra 15 feet with his axe, 10 feet regularly, and it looks like the creature
Right.
can slash with 10 feet, but the tail itself can reach 15.
Yeah. So 40 feet will be fine. So I'll move up 40 feet.
Okay.
It makes us you better be behind me or something. Close.
Pudding, don't worry. I'm right
Okay.
here.
Alright. And I'll get out my loot. And I will start I don't know, playing something. I'll just start playing. And trying to get their attention.
All right. I want to know what kind of music you're going to play. Are you going to play more of a serenade? Are you going to play something more kind of like a somber tune, like more of like an actual, like what a cleric would play? Are you playing, are you trying to give like a battle music, trying to rile them up even more? What are you trying to do?
No, that would be fun. But more somber. And see if that gets their attention. And if that doesn't, then I will be more aggressive about it.
Okay. So, first off, give me a performance check.
Of course.
You got this.
That's decent. Decent. We got 15. Or no, 16. My bad.
16. Okay. As you immediately just take a deep breath and start pulling down a couple strings, at first you don't hear you. I want someone else in the group just to roll me a d20.
No.
Not I.
So
We all know what happened last
I'll
time.
try it. I'll try it. Hope it's good. Steve?
16.
16.
Oh, that's better.
Okay.
Sweet 16.
Other than Mixus being behind Xander, is anybody else kind of like... I know nobody can give like bardic support, but is anybody else like rooting on Xander to try to make sure this works?
Nope.
I am
No,
kind of
Jesus.
like positioned. Not at all.
I would just like to
fuck 'em, I
say,
hope
no
he
matter what
dies.
campaign it is, Corey's character is always at odds with Andrew's character. And it doesn't matter what campaign it is.
Kicking rocks.
Yeah.
That's what.
Right?
Okay,
No, I'm still chilling watching.
Renora is like kind of positioned behind a tree and is like not like ready with her crossbow, but just like kind of has it like towards the ground, waiting for this to go sideways. Like, oh my god, why are we doing this? Like,
All right. And Mixus, just roll me a d8. By the way, I can't hear you.
I just spoke.
Okay.
I got a
Would-
1.
okay.
So, as you start playing the tunes, after a few seconds, nothing really happens. Playing a few more seconds, not really grounded attention until they both like occasionally, like you can see with their peripheral vision, they're like watching you. Mixa is still listening to the beast, being like, "What is this creature doing? Are they playing music while we're fighting here? Mind your own damn business." After like about a couple choruses into your song, eventually the Goliath starts to like almost kind of like start thumping his foot down to your actual music as he's actually fighting, kind of moving like his actual like shield and sword to your beat.
Nice.
Give me just you're gonna want to actually get low on this one, but give me a deception check.
Oh, interesting. So I want low.
You want to get low on this one.
You're gonna get a nat 20.
I know. That's why I'm like, when are
You're
those
right, the
times
only
that you have to roll low?
Can I speak to
Oh, that wasn't bad.
Can you speak to the Goliath? It turns out if you want to try to yell to get over Xander's tune.
7.
Sure.
7. Okay. What do you
Not
want to
bad.
what do you want to say, Mixus?
Don't you want to just listen to the music and stop fighting?
It is a
In
pretty
giant.
great tune.
In
It's-
giant.
Okay.
I'm
It
saying
is-
in giant.
It is a pretty great tune as he swings down. As you're playing your song, Xander, the Goliath starts kind of really getting into it so much that as he kind of like pulls back his shield and he kind of like looks at you to enjoy the music, as the Chimera is able to get like a free slash at him, right across the chest, as he immediately like falls back. It's like, damn it! I was listening to the music. As immediately the Chimera immediately starts dipping out, as he immediately like creates like this black portal and immediately jumps through it, roaring out and disappears. As the Goliath kind of kneels down, this larger than life Goliath. Normally Goliaths don't reach any higher than 8 feet. This Goliath is roughly the size of an actual giant, just short of 10 feet tall. Again, Mixus, I unfortunately cannot hear you.
I'm talking just fine without my mic, like, muted or anything.
But I just say, hi. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Heard you that time.
I'm just going to say, hi. In Goliath. Well, in giant.
Okay. He steps up as he takes 2 large steps towards you, kneels back down and tries to get as low as he can to look at you. Hello, little one.
Do you need healing?
Oh, this. But please do not heal. I take these wounds as a mark of a true warrior. I do not need any of any kind of magical healing. I can easily, as he goes into his pocket, he like starts mushing around some kind of clay in there as he immediately pulls out like this clay mud kind of material and starts smearing it over the claw marks.
Hey. You're here. Why were you fighting the creature?
I mean, it's a chimera. I mean, they're.
So?
Do you not know what a chimera is?
No, I know what they are.
I mean, they're not really good for society. I mean, they'll come in and they can really wreak some havoc. I mean, I was destined to fight this creature, and that's what I will do.
Oh. Well, you might want to go to a different realm to fight it because it looks like it jumped realms.
Oh no, it does this all the time. It's probably on the other side of the forest.
Have you hunted this creature before?
For about the past 15 years.
Oh,
But you don't seem like you're one from here. Are you from this realm? You don't look like you're from this realm.
I mean, I was born in this realm, but I was. I mean, I've been to other realms.
Oh, have you been to the Feywilds?
I can't. I don't think I have. No. I've
Oh.
been to the dark realm more than anything. That's where I got a lot of my implements.
Oh. I would never go to the dark realm. That's scary. It's scary there.
As
So
he just
babe.
kind of peeks behind the little Mixus and looks at everyone. This big, huge, giant creature just kind of looks and just waves his big palm down. Hi, everyone!
We're
I
wasting.
see you
my
back there.
crossbow away
Hi,
and be like,
hi,
"Hello."
hi.
Oh,
So I was talking to the animal and it just wanted, well, I could hear it. It just wanted to be left alone.
I'm sure it does, and it wants to be left alone so I can go hunt in peace.
It's not, they don't really harm that many things.
Can we maybe like walk and talk?
No.
Just a thought.
Shush! We're having a conversation. You mind your own business.
Poor Helga.
All right. Well, Helga's peacing. I'll meet you guys at the outpost. I ain't got time for this. Like, I literally have no time for this. I will meet you at the outpost.
Fine.
Mind her. She's just grumpy right now because she found out that she was actually worshiping a demon, and the demon like scarred her, and now she has to do something for the demon in a week or she dies.
Ooh, that's rough.
Fiona's gonna.
No
walk
classic
with
egg on the
us
face
so that we
scenario.
don't lose her.
Oh, gosh, God. I do not want
Yeah,
to be
I'll
her.
follow after Helga. Be like, best
Okay.
you wait.
Alright.
Now that
She's
I
just
know my
very,
little friend's
very
not in
grumpy.
danger.
She's just very, very grumpy because of it. Because she, her whole world has been turned upside down because of the fact that she found out that she was all this time, all her life, she's been worshiping a demon, and the demon is not a good thing.
I mean, usually not. No.
Damn. Do you know anything about demons?
I mean, I've been around the block a few times. I've seen my fair share. I'm not going to say that I know them all, but I know a decent amount. I wouldn't say I'm friends with any of them. But...
Well, I wouldn't think you were friends with any of them. You seem to be too nice to be friends with demons. But I was wondering, do you know anything about the fact that she has a scar? She has a scar. She's covering it right now because she's self-conscious of it. But she walked away. But the demon, like, put his hand on her, and it burned into her skin, kind of thing. Do you know anything about fixing that, or how we could fix it without having to do the stupid thing that he wants her to do? Because really, I don't want to put her in harm, and that's not very good to put her in harm. And it's probably not a good thing if he's making us go to somewhere that we probably could make another demon come to this area.
He's not processing everything. It's like, all right, from what I understand is your friend has been marked, and you think I can help.
Yeah.
Sorry, but I can't. I don't know anything about curing any kind of markings from demons. I mean, I'm sure there's a warlock around here. If you find the warlock, that could probably help.
Oh. Are you only fighting the Kamara, or are you gonna fight other creatures that are in the forest?
You know what? It's really.
This is my home, so that's why I'm asking.
It's complicated. It's like, that question that people ask themselves, like, what's the meaning of life, kind of thing, like that.
People ask that. That's strange.
I know it's weird, but it's like, this is what I've been training to do all my life. So if I eventually kill this creature, it's like, what do I got left?
Oh.
But why do you kill it?
That's what I was raised to do.
Friends with it. What if you made friends with it? Then you would have a best friend that is a creature that's cool and powerful.
Never thought of that before.
I'm friends with the dragon.
Now you're gonna turn his life upside down. Wow.
You're friends with the dragon. That's pretty cool.
And I made friends with a crystal dragon too. And they were waiting for their babies to hatch so they could go back to the Feywilds. And if you make friends with the creatures, then you could go to the Feywild, and then you could just have fun and get to meet all the different kinds of creatures that jump different realms. But you have to be friends with them. You can't hunt them, or they'll never let you in the Feywilds.
I probably wouldn't fit in. I mean, that's all I do. I hunt.
There's giants in the Feywilds.
Hmm.
You're a little short compared to them, but there's giants, and you could meet a whole bunch of them, and you could be part of their clan and help with them, and they have fun with the animals too, and they're friends with the different creatures too, but they don't really hunt them. They only hunt bad creatures, and that one's not a bad one.
Oh, the Chimera is definitely a bad creature.
No, just wanted to be left alone. Or you can make friends with the Chimera, and then think of that. You could go across all the different realms as a duel, and fighting different creatures and fighting different things and everything for good. It would be awesome, epic battle, and it'd be a great adventure, and you could have people sing songs about you. It'd be so much fun.
Yeah. So we couldn't help but admire from afar when we were seeing your epic battle, though. You have some really powerful magical tattoos. That's super awesome. And then I seen on your sword and shield.
Yeah.
We seen on your sword and shield the emblem of Zula. I recognize that because we worship the same god. So I thought that was
righteous man, righteous.
Yes. I reach out for a high five.
He gives you a big palmed high five. You kind of get pushed back 5 feet as he kind of hits you a little too hard.
Can't speak for Xander, but I mean, if you made friends with the Chimera and you became like this epic duel that went across and did stuff, I'm sure he would sing a song. He would write a song about you.
I what?
He's good at songwriting and he's good at playing music.
Get back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes. We did get your name, Epic Sir.
Yeah, we need to know
Mr.
your
John.
name. What's your name?
Bellerophon.
Oh,
Clarify.
hi. Mixus. This is Xander.
How do you do? Nice to meet you all.
Yes.
Including the one that decided to stop off.
Oh,
But
I
like I
had
said-
ran after her.
I was to say, I think
Okay.
the other two ran after Helga, but I
Yeah.
could be wrong.
Helga and, you know, they all went to make sure she's okay. She's been kicking rocks a lot. Obviously, you could understand if you just found out your whole life has been turned upside down. Yeah.
How? What happened? May I ask? Like, how's their life turned all upside down? What happened?
Told you, she found out that she was, that all this time she's been worshiping a demon and then it scarred her. And then now she has a week to finish what he wants her to do or he's gonna kill her.
That doesn't seem too bad. Did the demon specifically say that they were gonna kill her?
I'm pretty sure.
You know, the whole deities,
Heavily
gods,
implied.
demons.
He's pretty much.
Wait, I'm not
he
there.
he did choke her and do all this other stuff and all the creepy stuff and
I mean,
I don't know. Yeah, it's not good.
from what I little know about demons, I mean, they can just kill just for whatever. But if they're giving you kind of a ultimatum, it's probably not just to kill you. Probably gonna take something from you.
It's possible too, but I don't know. She's the one that's been, worshiping a demon. I guess her whole clan worships a demon, and they didn't know.
That's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, you should become friends with the creature. And Xander, you had something to say too. I can tell you have something.
Yes. Yes. So you travel around frequently in the Wandering Green, as one does.
I've only really been here a couple times in the past 10 years. I mean,
Okay.
I've followed that creature wherever it goes, and it portal jumps in different spots all over the realm. So I just consistently follow it until I catch it. And one of these days, I will, as he starts kind of like patting his axe down on his hand, and one of these days will be that the last time. Either I'll take him down, or he'll take me down, or either way it'll end.
Or
Sure.
you could become epic friends.
Or yes, he could maybe make.
I mean, it
friends,
is a
but,
cool
that
idea,
doesn't-
but my father's done this. My father's father has done this. I mean, it's kind of gone down the road.
Sure.
But they probably weren't as epic.
This could be.
I mean, they were pretty epic.
But this could be even more epic because what a change! What if you became friends and then you guys
Yes.
then all of your
Statement.
all of your crew and all of your friends all become friends with other animals and then you guys can fight together and be all cool and yeah.
The power of friendship. But
I've never heard of that, the power of friendship, before. This is definitely something I've not been raised on. This is
What?
very.
I hear that
This is.
on the echoes.
Yeah.
This disturbs me.
I mean, I was always taught that you don't need friends, kind of a thing like that. So.
Sure. Where are your people from?
Oh, we're up north.
Okay, north. Is it by the mountain?
No,
You
we're
hear
not.
about
We're
it?
not from this island. No. We are. Let me pull up the map. I gotta remember what the name of the area is called. If it loads. We are north over by Elkady.
Elkady. Wow.
Do I know where that is from
Uh,
one of my travels?
I mean, you've never been there before, but it's the most northern country. It's connected to the human kingdom, but it is occupied by its own and is constantly always winter.
Oh,
Oh.
sounds like fun. Isn't it always winter there?
I mean, it's usually pretty cold, yeah.
That sounds like fun. Oh, you can make snow angels. Oh, that'd be fun. But
Wow.
Maybe
no,
some
well,
pretty
like I
big
said,
snow angels.
yeah.
Sure.
But I'm just saying, like Xander said, you should think of it because then he can write you a song. Yeah.
It would be great to go see your people one day. I think it would be
Yeah.
a great journey. It would be a great time.
And also, I consider you a friend because we're talking.
We
gave
do. Yes, we do.
and we introduced ourselves. And Xander probably thinks you're a friend too because we've introduced ourselves. So there you go. You have friends.
Give me a persuasion check, Mixus.
Okay.
Persuasion with the power of friendship.
18.
Okay. So almost like he's like, oh, we're friends? Oh. I don't usually make friends. As he kind of immediately just grabs you and picks you up and immediately holds you like a teddy bear and like squeezes you tight.
Oh God.
It's like,
What a
friend!
wuss.
I can't breathe. Oh.
Don't crush her.
Xander, I'm gonna try to grab him.
Immediately as Xander, you come in, he immediately grabs you and pulls you into the hug too. It's like, friends!
Oh god, this makes me sick.
I love the power of friendship. This is so great.
Helga just gets hit with a wave of nauseousness of like, oh god.
Disturbance in the air.
You're not there.
Okay, can you put me down? I can't breathe.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. As he puts you back down and lets go of Xander. Sorry, I just didn't know. I mean,
We're bonding. It's okay. We're bonding.
Okay.
It's fine. See, think of how you're feeling now. Can you imagine if you were friends with a epic animal, a creature of a different realm? And yeah,
Oh my god, I could
You
give the
should just
Chimera
think
a
about it.
big hug.
yeah.
Oh.
You should think about it.
Oh.
Do you, besides the Chimera, do you hunt any other evils? Tell us like what you're fighting against
yeah.
besides the Chimera.
I mean, the Chimera's like my ultimate task, but obviously I can't survive on just hunting a creature that I can never get. So
Right.
I pick up hunting jobs from a lot of different people that require. I've hunted several mythical beasts before. Anybody who wants it for good coin, that way I can at least feed myself and keep myself clothed between the seasons while I do my hunts. Other than that, I mean, that's pretty much it.
So you're like a bounty hunter for creatures?
I
Mythical
guess so.
creatures.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a hunter for hire.
Oh, okay. Hey, you would get along with Helga.
Who's Helga?
Oh,
She's
she's
the
on
one
a.
that-
She's doing the thing.
She's the one that stormed off. The red one that
Oh,
stormed off.
no offense, but I probably would not.
Why?
I mean, she just stormed off. I don't like that.
Well, she comes from a hunting clan, so
Hmm.
I was thinking maybe, but that's possible. Maybe not.
Well, she didn't want to be my friend, so.
She's like I said, she's going through a rough patch right now.
Have you guys, so talking about like we bond over because we worship the same god? Have you seen or talked to Zula?
Oh yeah, many times.
Wow, that's amazing.
Oh, have you not?
I can't wait. Not yet. We've just become acquainted. We're still in that awkward phase. Like, he talks to me, I talk to her. I wait for a response. But I keep worshiping because obviously, praise the storm, praise.
Well, I mean,
she's given me
since
about.
we're such good friends now, I can maybe hook you up.
That'd be great.
Get you more of a direct line.
Sure.
Give her your digits.
Put her on speed dial.
After he leaves, you find out you're only given 6 numbers instead of 7.
7.
Get the
Can I have your
reject
number? Yeah,
hotline.
5.
5. So it's over 555. It's like, oh damn it, again. It's just like,
and
Oh,
well,
you're given 8 numbers instead of 7. I was like, oh shit.
since we're not in a rush now, because I'm not going to hunt down the Chimera, I guess. As he means like, why don't you just kneel right here?
Okay, I kneel.
Okay, and he kind of kneels down a little bit more so he can kind of get as close to level to you as possible. And he just kind of puts his hand up, and he has you put your hand up against his.
All right.
And then he just start praying to her.
I start praying.
Okay. Give me a religion check.
All right, let's not roll low roll on
They're
this one.
COVID.
It's okay. We got a 12.
12. Take some time. But you start hearing it almost to you. You can hear in your ears, but you know it almost kind of like putting your a seashell to your ear. You can hear the ocean, but you know it's only coming from that, not from the actual outside. You can hear lightning coming through. You can hear thunder. You crackle it in the sky. As all of a sudden you open up your eyes. Mixus, if you're watching this, all of a sudden they both open their eyes, and their eyes are pure white, paled out.
Yay.
You enter into almost like you're walking on a black cloud. Like you are literally walking through, almost like it's smoke you're walking through, but then you look down, you see that you are like way up in the sky, and you're walking on just an invisible floor in this smoky cloud. As you just see sparks coming from your feet as lightning is crashing down to the ground. As you see Bellerophon walking behind you. I brought a friend with me. I was hoping to make some introductions. It's Bellerophon. Lightning starts getting stronger. Thunder starts crackling louder. She's here. She might be a little busy. Just give her a second. Sometimes it takes a little bit.
Sure. This is amazing. I've never witnessed her land, her vision, her sky. This is
It's cool,
everything.
right?
It's epic.
As you both are kind of like taking in like the sights, as you see that, I mean, like the sky, it's really dark. Like no matter whether you envision it being more like holy or anything like that, this is more kind of like it only exists. Like her realm is like just always darkness. As you see lightning now strike up in the air and immediately starts forming in this cloud, like spinning around a circle, as you start take a humanoid form and immediately comes down and strikes against the clouds. As you see a woman dressed up in gray and black garbs, wearing like these silks of grays and charcoals down, but has like this thick black paladin armor on. This big, huge, kind of like a Roman style helmet on, where the actual hairs sticking up from it are actually striking constant sparks of lightning from it. She's holding this spear that is pure lightning in her hand. Bellerophon, it's been too long. You got a little one with you. As you see that she's even taller than Bellerophon, standing probably about 12 feet in height.
Okay.
And who might you be?
I am Xander, your majesty. I am Xander the Magnificent, as some may call me.
Oh, the Magnificent. Oh.
The Magnificent.
Either
Can't
you're
compare to
boastful or you are quite a sort. As Bellerophon kind of speaks up, he definitely plays a really good tune. I mean, like we are really good friends. Like him and his friend, like they let me like hug them. Really, like I've never had these guys. This is a cool guy, you know. Like,
we're bros. We're bros.
oh wow. I mean, for someone who always hunts, it's odd for you to pick up a friend. Well. It's a pleasure to meet you, Xander. I guess I'm going to have to keep an eye on you.
Absolutely. I will continue to write songs in your name.
Oh, please do. I would be happy to hear them. I'd be happy to hear. You know, as she just kind of like pulls up some cloud underneath her, as she makes herself like a makeshift seat. I have a few minutes if you want to play something now.
Sure. So I'm like, oh my god, okay. I'm holding her, so I'm like trying to fall. I'm like, okay. And so I play like a quick little upbeat tune. And I even add some like thaumaturgy and all the special effects that I would know.
Okay, so you're gonna do all the special effects. All right, I'll let you give me if you're gonna do all the effects, you can give me a performance check with advantage.
Huzzah! All right. Let's see. Oh, okay. That's good.
Sis doesn't know what's going on, but they're fangirling just to be like, "What?
19.
Go!"
I'm immediately thinking of the scene in Stranger Things where he starts playing Master, and immediately you start rocking out hard as lightning strike.
R.I.P. Eddie.
Yep, as immediately like you're almost channeling the lightning that she controls into your actual lute as you are playing some vicious chords, and she's getting into it as Bellerophon is actually taking his axe and he's like cheering you on and everything like that. And you play and you're able to get through it, and she's like, bravo. She looks at you and she's like, well, you are definitely someone to keep an eye on. May I see your instrument for just a minute? Just a minute.
Absolutely, and I get down on my knees and I hold up my lute that's just like freshly singed with all the crackles and pops of the lightning.
She takes the lute. Roll me a d20.
Oh, that was only a 4. Damn it.
Okay. She takes it and she immediately starts channeling lightning, immediately forces into it as you start seeing it glow blue, and it immediately like expands. As your lute is still a lute, but now the base of it turned into an axe head.
Ooh.
As now you have a lute that can actually attack as a battle axe. I'll make it for you later as an upgraded lute.
Ooh. Hell yeah, that's awesome. I say thank you. Thank you, Goddess Zula. I can't believe I cannot wait to show this world and sing your praises and play like I've never played before. The world will know it.
Sing out my name, strike with my name. That's all I ask, and this instrument will definitely help you out with that.
Absolutely.
As you just see Bellerophon just kind of patching it back and whisper to you, it's like, so cool, man, so cool.
Since we're here, I do have a question that has been on my mind in my many journeys around the world.
You may ask.
Oh, thank you. I in my travels, as growing up, it's been a mystery to me where my father has been. I know I was raised by elves, but yet I do not look like an elf. My mother's kind of kept this secret from me, only to find out that my father is locked away somewhere. And I want to go find him and establish that bond. Figure out those missing pieces.
Family is always a major thing that kind of affects us in the heart. I can help you. It will take some time. I do have many things to attend, but I can definitely put you at a higher priority. I'll keep you in my thoughts. I
appreciate that.
Contact you with more information in a foreseeable future. You definitely put yourself at a higher position in my mind. I'll keep you in contact.
Thank you, Zula. That means a lot.
Xander, Bellerophon, it's always a pleasure. As she immediately strikes down lightning as you both blink and you're back over kneeling on the ground.
Do it again!
One more time.
That was awesome.
As maybe you're not sure if it actually happened, you look
Right.
back at the lute and you do see your lute now actually has a metal base. It actually does come out at axe points on the side.
Start nerding out about it.
Cool.
Makes us a centimeter. Just start singing. I'm like,
Who did you get to meet? Who did you get to meet?
Zula.
Oh, okay, that's great. That's
Yes.
your god, right?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's awesome.
Yes.
And it's because of our new friend here?
because of our new friend here. So yes, your power of friendship is infectious.
It's like
See?
The power of love.
Look what friendship does for you.
You're-
You should take that as an example, and so you should become friends with the Chimera. There you go.
You're right. You're right. You know what? I'm gonna go find him, and when I find him next time, I will try to run up to him, and this time instead of using my axe, I'm gonna try to attack him with love and make him my friend.
Don't
Oh,
attack
Don't
him.
make that phrasing.
Don't attack him. Maybe try to talk to him. You know?
I mean, I don't really understand him, and I don't know if he really understands me.
Okay. Neither one of you don't speak for the animals, do you?
No.
Okay. Here. Let's see.
But I got like,
Ah,
but I have like, I've had like wolves as friends before. I mean,
There you go.
Okay.
Maybe they can.
Well, how
upgrade
did you become friends with the wolf? Did you give it food?
I mean, some of them, yeah, like I saved from like bigger animals, and some of them, you know, I was able to, you know, nurse back to health, or yeah, give them food, and we became friends.
Maybe an offering of food the next time you see him.
Hmm.
And then become friends. Yeah. You guys
Everybody
could be
loves food.
epic together.
Woo.
Next
Maybe
time you see us, we're gonna be together, and we're gonna be the power couple.
Yes, yes. And then you know
Power
what?
couple.
And then Sandra's gonna write a song about you. There
Yes.
you go.
The Chimera
I
and the
can't
Giant.
wait.
Yes.
Can't wait.
With his epic new lute. Lute, that's what that's called? Yes.
Battle
Lute. Yes.
Oh, that's what I'm gonna name it, the Battle Loot. That's what I'm gonna have to call it, the
Battle
Battle Loot.
Yes.
But,
um, Seraphon, if we're out in the wild or we're out in town, you can always say hi. I feel like we're good friends now. Don't be afraid.
we can always
Oh,
get an ale together,
We'll
too.
we'll have
Ooh.
an ale. Maybe Helga will be in a better mood. We'll see what happens.
I mean, I don't usually go in the
Well, that's
most
the part.
places that like are the conventional places. I'm a little too big to fit in the most taverns, but I'll tell you what, as he kind of like goes into one of his like 6 pouches, pulls out a couple. He takes like one stone and he cracks it in half and gives you each a stone. I mean, it's not gonna be as potent separated, but if you ever want to call for, you know, to hang out or something like that, I mean, I don't know how quickly I could get you, but if we're ever in the same town or wherever, I mean, as he's kind of like, you know, scratching, he's kind of shy about scratching. I mean, like if we're ever around and you know,
yeah.
we can go out for a drink or something. Yeah, he's kind of like twisting like his foot a little bit and like kind of scratching his hair.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be great. We would love that.
Oh,
Make that
cool,
happen.
cool. All right. Well, I gotta go. You know what? And
right,
he immediately
yeah.
just grabs you both and immediately gives you a big hug and it's like, I love you guys so much. I got friends.
Friendship hurts.
Partial heart.
Be careful while you're walking in the wild of the greens. This is where I live and it moves. Just so you know.
yeah, I'm pretty good getting around here. I as he kind of like points to a couple of his magical implements and it's like it's usually not too much of a problem for me. But thank you. But I gotta get going. I can only be around here for so long, so.
Right. She's
We
a ways
should go
away. We gotta
catch
catch.
all our friends, because, you know.
Oh right, yeah. That's right. You got
Other
other
friends.
friends too. Okay. All right. Yeah. You go do that. And let them know I say hi. I guess. Yeah. Nice meeting
We'll
you
see
too.
you around, Zero.
All right. Bye. And he immediately like runs off. Like all like.
All right.
Sandra, we made a
Yes,
friend.
Jesus. We
Almost
did.
like
Great
for an
time.
instant, like he doesn't try to do it, but like you almost see like this 10-foot giant almost kind of like skip happy for a second. It's like, oh, don't do it.
The forest shakes.
Yeah,
We made a friend.
we did.
And you got to meet your god.
Yeah, that was epic.
You should.
I've been
you
dreaming
have
about
to-
this day.
You have to write a song about this.
I do. I'm writing it as I speak.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
We should go find Helga and everybody,
Yeah.
because obviously Helga's upset. And we need to make
I
her
turn
happy.
around and I go, Fader, are you still back there?
It's probably been about 10 minutes,
No,
so they would have
we've
gotten some
all.
distance.
We're all
They
at the
left.
outpost
Yeah.
by now.
No,
I'm
that's
sure.
okay.
Yeah, so all we hear is crickets. I go, crap. Okay, we're gonna,
alright.
we got
We'll
it.
just
So,
keep over there.
We're gonna go back about 10-15 minutes when you all left. So what
Sure.
what are you three doing as you leave?
She's headed straight to the outpost. She is one trick. If they're yelling for her to slow down, she ignores them. Like, I said, I'll
Yeah.
meet you at the outpost. I'm going to the outpost. Like,
I
we don't
say
got time
I shout out
for-
Bestie wait up, but I'm running to catch up.
I originally thought with the beginning of this campaign that Renora was gonna be the non-team player, but you know.
Yeah. So that's still true.
But you're being paid.
Don't take
You're
what
being paid to be a
Renora
friend.
does to heart,
You're being paid to be a
please,
friend. It's fine.
because you'll be very upset later.
I was like, Helga just needs to
Foreshadowing.
learn how to be a team player. Not that she doesn't want to be, she has to learn how to be.
Needs to
Called character
kick
You
growth.
gotta learn how to get along with people when it benefits you more than not getting along with people.
It's called character progression.
You need to stop kicking rocks.
It's all thinking on your toes and blending into the crowd seamlessly so that you don't seem like a threat.
Uh-huh. Anyways, outpost.
Yeah.
Are we? How far away is the outpost?
All right. So since you guys would have essentially left around from this point, so you already got halfway there to get to the outpost. Maybe about another hour and a half.
Okay, then yeah, we're just making our way there.
Making my way.
Away.
Probably got like a 15-20 minute lead on Xander and Mixus, I'm assuming.
Yeah. I mean,
Careful.
we're
no.
going back about 15-20 minutes in time. So yeah.
Okay.
As you start heading your way there, this place it's mostly cleared out. You can see the outpost in the distance, even though it is a far distance away. But are you heading there with like fast-paced speed? Like Helga, are you like stopping as a dash, kind of like that? Like fuck this. I'm
I
gonna
mean,
move?
yeah.
Okay. So then you'll be able to cut that time in half. So you eventually do make your way there.
Helga's got blinders on, so, you know, she's tuning out everything. She sees the outpost in the distance and is trying to close the gap.
As you do get there, you do see Caleb and his druid clan there, mostly all in the same garbs. Oh, hello. Welcome back. Are you heading back in the Wandering Marines?
No, not for a while. Our journey's taken me elsewhere, up further north. Up to the mountain.
Oh. Okay.
Just figured I'd come, stop, maybe collect, see if you had some supplies. Just kind of, you know, the rest of the group's eventually behind me. I kind of found, you know, we kind of all merged into one big hodgepodge. There, you know, some of them insisted on making friends, some of them insisted on following. I don't know. So I'm just kind of, I said I'd meet them here, and now I'm just gonna kind of, you know, if you don't mind, just hang out and wait for them to catch up. Like I said, maybe see if you got some supplies that I could take up north.
Okay.
How's the hunt's been going? Any good stories?
Not really. I mean, it's been kind of dull since the dragon incident, but I mean,
Right.
yeah, not too
Fucking
much has
idiots.
happened.
Like,
I'm telling
who
you. I
would,
mean,
who would
I don't
think
know.
it's a good idea to attack the dragon? Like, don't they know?
Right? I mean, it's
Like-
just it's. Yeah, I swear to God, if I found the person who said to do that, I would have some words. I mean, I'm a pacifist by all means, but you know, still, I can get pretty vulgar, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I'm sure, you know, I'm sure I haven't seen half of what you had, and seen you get testy a couple times.
So what can I get you specifically?
I mean, I don't know, like, what does he particularly have? I mean,
He mostly makes
probably-
potions and herbs of different kinds, more like organic versions of potions. He makes what I would consider like region potions, which don't necessarily heal
Okay.
you at the exact moment, but they progressively heal you when time goes on.
okay.
Um,
Does he have like the D&D equivalent to like aloe, like to help with the like burning sensation that I got going on?
Yeah, I mean, he would have something for like a burn mark to at least
Mhm.
calm it down to soothe the pain. It would just be just like a regular, like a cream that he would have already mixed up. That would already be like an herbal supplement kind of mixture. Yeah, I'd probably say
and-
that's 1 gold.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I definitely want to get one of those.
Okay.
And do like, cause I know like they're druids. Is there like a head druid? Like
He would be the head druid. He's the Caleb's head druid.
Okay. So like she's gonna just like lean in really close and be like, hey, can I like have a private moment with you? I need to show you something, but I don't exactly know what it is, but I don't want to freak anyone out.
Oh, sure. Come over here. As he takes you over to like his one, like he has a bigger tent than the rest of them. As he immediately like takes you in, as he's expecting like a bigger whole thing. So he like immediately starts like pouring tea for you and everything like that. So as he passes you like a teacup. So what's the issue?
Helga drinks the tea out of respect for Caleb, and despite the fact that she does not like really tea, she will drink it out of respect, and then she'll kind of just like shift her like the sleeve of her shirt to kind of like slightly show the mark, and then just kind of explain what happened about, like, give him the like Spark Notes version of what's been going on, and maybe that he should be weary of people coming from like, I don't really know what's going on. So
Like you're showing what specifically?
I'm showing him the mark from.
Oh, okay. He looks at it.
So I just didn't know if he would know any like thing from it, since it's from the Wandering Greens and Druid, and
he looks at it. He's like, this is. I mean, this is obviously a dark marking. You don't know who specifically was the one who put this on you?
It's it's what I'm assuming is Torer, or the one that, you know, helps our clans in the hunt when we go to the Wandering Greens, but
Yeah,
I
I mean-
just refuse to believe that my parents and everyone in the clan is knowingly worshiping something this, you know, it just doesn't seem to add up that, you know, we're asking for this blessing and now all of the clan's burdens fall on me. Like, I don't,
Well,
something doesn't add up.
no offense, but you're specifically asking a god to help you slay creatures. That sounds more like a demon to me specifically. But, you know, some demons have been gods and some gods have been demons. It's possible that once upon a time your god was what you all thought he was, and now he's something else. People change. Gods do too.
I mean, I just feel like that they, like, you know, Katori and everyone else in the clan would have figured this out as well, and like, why would they keep worshiping something that is like, we can't be that desperate of a clan to stoop to this level. Like, I just refuse to believe that this was how desperate we've become, is to knowingly worship something this dark.
Well, not to insult you and not to speak for your clan, but I've seen smarter people do stupider things.
I mean, you know what? That's true.
I mean, I don't really
know.
I've seen rich men pray to demons to get themselves richer. I've seen poor men that pray to gods to only stay as poor. You know, sometimes life doesn't work the way that we want it to work, and sometimes people take shortcuts. Maybe someone in your clan decided to take a shortcut, and this is the result.
Again, but I just don't understand why all of the clans worshippings, why is that now my, like, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like the years and years and years that we've been worshipping him, and now all of a sudden all of it is my responsibility, and it's like, I didn't, you know, I'm willing to pay for my act in it, but, you know, Katori's been alive for so long, why am I paying for what she did, or what, you know, my parents did or didn't do? I don't, like, I just feel like this is a lot, and I don't really trust most of the people I'm with. It's just kind of our goals kind of align at the moment. So we're here, and I can't really go talk to Katuri about this because if she or someone is up to something, then I don't need them knowing that I'm questioning. And so I just kind of came to you because I really don't know what to do, and it's a lot, and
Well,
it's a lot. A
like
lot
I said, I
happened
have
in
my
a short amount of
opinions,
time.
but I can't speak for your clan, and I don't really know. I think your best bet is just to approach it and see what they say if you can. I mean, possibly your clan leader might know something. If by chance she doesn't, then that means she's just been as misled as you have been. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't even really know your clan that well. I mean, yeah, we're not that far apart, but we stick with our own things. We don't believe in hunting creatures. I mean, we're vegans here, so I mean,
That's fair.
You do your thing, but we have our own way of life.
That's respectable, and I always appreciate your willingness to help. It does mean a lot to me. Can't speak for everyone else, but I do appreciate you being here.
Well, I appreciate you for coming, at least trying to think of me as such a kind of person that can at least help you with these kind of problems. I'm sorry that I can't, but I appreciate you
gave
actually
me
thinking that I
this
am.
burn cream, and that's help in and of itself.
Just roll me a d20.
And okay.
You healed the burn outside, now heal the burn inside.
Yeah. 11.
The power healing.
The power of friendship.
He's just like, I feel bad that I can't really
See,
do more
Helga
for you,
can
but
make friends.
he's just like,
What?
he kind of like goes back and he kind of grabs like this little box. He's like, well, at least take this. It makes me feel bad that you are in such a stress and I can't really help. As he gives you a box that has 3 vials, one colored purple, one colored green, one colored blue.
Hold on,
Hopefully,
I
at
need to
least
write that
helps
down.
you on your journey. But yeah, there's not much more I can do.
You said purple, green, and blue?
Yep.
Do I know what they like? Do they look like some homebrew druid?
They look like
Potions,
They
or-
look like they're all varieties of a potion.
Okay.
Since potions are all cold colors.
Yeah.
And due to it being more of a watery kind of liquid, that's usually what the potions usually are, more watery based, where oils are obviously more of an oil base. So those would be the only 2 kind of liquids.
Okay.
So they're all one tone of color. So the blue ones are just blue.
Yeah.
There's no extra like
Mixtures of
mixtures in it. No. But they're all in more of the pyramid style kind of vases, kind of bottles.
it. And then she's also gonna mention to him, just because she doesn't know. As far as I'm aware, as a player, she doesn't know as much about this mystery murderer that's going around. So she's just gonna kind of fill in what she does know of, like, there's this drow that's, I guess, hopping around that we believe is killing people. The stragglers should be able to fill in more of the details, but I just want you to be aware in case you see something extra suspicious.
We're not too worried. I mean, we've already kind of heard of this person before, and it seems like they're going over really, really rich, wealthy people, so...
Can't hurt to be extra cautious, though.
Oh, we'll take precautions.
Then she's just gonna give him the, like, barbarian, like bro slap, like, the, like, forearm to forearm.
He is totally unsure what you do, but he's like, he decides to, like, high five, like, your forearm. Like, all right, Good job.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's exactly what I expect of you.
Like
Caleb.
almost like someone goes in for a fist bump and the other person wants to go in for a handshake.
Oh my god, that actually happened at work, and it was freaking great.
Just shake their fist.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh no, it was. It's just, oh man, that was beautiful. But yeah, and then she's just gonna like sit, maybe apply the burn cream while she waits for the.
I would assume that me and Firna wouldn't be that
There.
far behind.
No, I mean you weren't invited to the tent, but you're like only like 30 feet away.
Yeah.
Question for DM. My time with the Order, I'm assuming I would have patrolled this area. Is there anywhere that I would know of that's kind of like either a rowdy bar or like a brawl area?
There's about 2 of them
If
in the
we're
Western
fighting?
Village. There's one that's basically like the campment right outside the temple of the Western Village, and there's a tavern on the second floor of the Western Village.
Were we
Where's the
banned from the
tavern
Western
and then-
Village or just Helga?
Just
Sorry,
Helga.
didn't mean to. Okay.
Is there anywhere not in the Western Village for a fight area?
There are plenty of places that could be considered like fight clubs in the island of Glade. There are reported of 3 different kinds in the mountain. There is an underground one that has been reported underneath the harbor of Khalid, and there is reports of 2 of them somewhere underneath the high city of Khalid.
But none in the Western Village or near it that we would all 3 of us be able to go?
Not an actual like fight club, no.
Okay.
There are just a couple taverns that happen to be rowdy and people get in the fights there quite often, but no actual like pay for someone to actually have a fight kind of a thing.
Helga, are you done inside?
Yeah, she's outside. She's outside the tent applying the like ointment.
Cool. Did you send your letter or whatever you need to do?
Well, there's no birds on the inside of the island, so I'm not gonna send
So
someone.
you can't send a carrier to your village? Or courier? Or whoever?
Courier.
Thank you.
I mean, would I know of anyone who would be
I
like?
thought that's why we came to the outpost.
We came to the outpost for that and to get supplies.
Okay, did you do the thing? Is what I'm asking.
Are you saying this out loud?
Okay.
Yeah, no, Renora is saying this as she
Okay.
sees Helga. So you'd already got it done, right?
Yeah.
Caleb's just kind of like mentioned out loud. It's like, oh, did you need us to transport something over to your village?
I was just hoping to get more information, honestly, about what we talked about.
Oh,
But I mean, I don't think we're going to be staying here very long. So by the time by the time the courier gets the information gets there and back, I don't know if we're going to be here. So
Yeah, but I thought it was a one-way message anyway.
well,
you were
I'd
gonna
like
send
a
a bird.
response.
yeah, I'm a little confused
Be
too.
realistic.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Uh,
were sending a message to warn them about the people coming to investigate
Yeah.
them. I thought that's what you were
Yeah,
doing.
well,
that's what I
that
thought, too.
was, and then shit happened in the forest, and now she kind of wants answers. So,
Got it.
which is why Helga's just kind of saying, forget it, because she realizes that like whatever she wants isn't gonna happen.
So you're not gonna warn them about the people coming.
no.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Moved on.
Okay.
So I guess we'll
So-
just wait for Mixus and Xander. So sorry, unless you're gonna do something.
I'm gonna go follow me, both of you, and start walking towards the tavern with the brawl, like the rowdy tavern.
Okay.
Well, remember that Helga can't go into the Western Village. She's forbidden from the Western Village.
Staying
there-
right here.
Oh, I thought there was one on the outskirts.
No. So
I
Okay.
mean, there's like an open field. Like,
You could find a disguise? Question mark?
I'm gonna go follow me. and I'm gonna walk to an area that's kind of off the beaten path
Mhm.
that no one can see us. I'm gonna turn to Helga. Punch me. For a punch.
Why?
What?
Yes.
Just throw a punch. You'll feel better.
Do it.
Trust me.
Do it.
I can kind of see where
I
this
mean-
is going.
I mean, okay. I'm confused. But I'm also not one to turn down a fight, so fuck it. She's gonna throw a punch at
Fear enough.
Mama Fee over here. A little Fifi.
Okay, roll front arm strike.
Okay, hold on. My makeshift desk.
First combat of the session.
And it's at each other.
I love it.
She asked. It'd be rude to say no.
Helga's all
Honestly.
like, yeah, I hate this order. Wait, I have to punch you?
Punch my friend.
Punch you?
Honestly, like, I
that's
hate
a
you guys.
18.
Screw all of you. I'm not gonna punch you. What?
Maybe with
What'd you get?
emotions.
18.
Yeah, that hits.
Nice.
As it
So then
lands. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was to say, so then I think it's just a D4.
It's whatever
Never
it
done
says
it.
right by your unarmed strike. Unarmed attack.
Yeah, it just says 4 bludgeoning.
Okay, so you just do 4 damage. You don't roll for it. It's just
Mm-hmm.
4 damage.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
Straight up.
As I get hit in the face, I'm gonna reel back. I'm gonna wipe the blood off. Doesn't that feel better? And wallop her.
Yes, I knew this was going to go free punch for a free punch.
Love it.
Oh.
I mean, does
yeah,
she
I
roll to
have
hit
to-
too?
Yep.
I'm sorry. I was moving a cat and then I forgot.
That happens.
17.
Playing D.
Yep.
That's 3.
Yeah.
This is like a punch buggy.
I love it.
Like, you feeling better? You done?
Oh, I'm not done. As she's gonna swing.
Oh, sh-
I'm gonna get comfy.
There's the popcorn window.
Honestly, like digging my bag for snacks.
That's another 18
Yeah, that hits.
for 4.
I attempt to swipe your legs out from under you.
Natural
Natural
20.
20.
Yeah, you
Oh, nice, yeah.
sweep the legs.
Ooh, got her.
So it'd actually be 6 points of damage due to the fact that you got a natural 20.
Yep.
And
And you are forced prone onto the ground.
Yep.
I wish we were there for this fight.
Nope. You were making friends.
I know.
Uh-huh.
This is how
Talking to gods.
Yeah.
this is how
Talking to
Helga
gods.
makes friends, though. Honestly, this is how Helga makes friends.
Bonding.
Yep.
As I sweep
Oh.
her legs out from under, I try and, like, pin her to the ground. What are you gonna
Get
do now?
her.
Helga's gonna shift and then try and bite.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Oh, throw a bite.
Oh, getting dirty with it.
So
I like it.
so Fierna, as you can see that Helga's face turns into more of a bestial form. Still pretty similar to what she was before. And she's going to try to bite you.
Yeah. That's a 15.
Yeah, that hits.
So then
Squishy.
you take 8 piercing damage as my like canine jaws just like lock into your shoulder.
That's cheating.
This is friendship.
That's why I said, oh, we
If that's
fight
friendship,
dirty.
I don't want any part of it.
This is friendship. I don't know what you're talking about.
As she bites into me, I attempt to take 2 elbow strikes to the head. Technically 1, because I can only do 1 turn. For
Rapid
flavor,
fire.
it's 2.
18.
I'm guessing
No,
8.
Does-
I'm guessing
eight,
it misses.
yeah. Oh, I also gain 7 temporary hit points
I
when I
mean,
shift. So
Technically, by all, whether or not you would have thought of this, an armor of strike is technically only 1 arm. I'll leave it at that. Take it with what you will. I'm not going to give you the answer to how you can make this better, but unarmed strike is just one arm.
I'm gonna tie one hand behind her back.
You can bonus action unarmed strike as well.
Wasn't she prone though? So she's got to stand up.
Helga is prone.
Why would she
Helga
have to
is
stand
biting.
up to throw her other elbow?
Yeah, Helga is biting, so she can't do that. But you can bonus action unarmed strike anytime you want.
Yep.
Oh.
It follows the same parameters as dual wielding. As long as you did not use both hands for your main attack, unarmed strike is technically only one hand.
So I can punch her twice.
Technically, yes.
Okay.
You do have 2 arms.
I take 2 elbow hits to the head. Second one is a 20. Spooky 20.
Nice.
For 3 damage.
Cool.
Trying to see if someone's
Well,
gonna
now
die.
I have 4 temporary hit points.
CKO.
I like it.
Totally get there, and they're gonna be bloodied.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna be
Lenore's
like
just gonna be there
snacking,
I don't know, man.
Snacking on the
This is
little bit
great.
of the charcuterie board that you put in
Honestly.
your pocket.
Yeah. Dinner and a show.
This is great.
Pocket
Okay,
cheese.
well she's that's a 13 to hit.
That hits.
Cool, it's just a regular unarmed. So for 4. And then bonus action, do it again?
Mm-hmm.
Because why not?
Because why not?
Who's stopping you?
Nobody, not me.
16
Why would I?
for another 4.
Okay. As I wipe the blood from my face and kind of like pop my nose back into place,
Oh God.
I'm just going to let
Yum.
Helga know I've been away from my clan for a long time, but not long enough that I forgot how much better this makes you feel, and slugger. And that would be 12 to hit,
Nope.
unarmed strike, or second,
Mm-hmm.
19.
For how much? No, wait.
19.
19, yeah, that hits.
So 3 damage, and I'm gonna say you feeling better now?
Oh, yeah. I've missed this. And she
Are you
is...
ready to rejoin the rest?
Nope. 14 to hit.
It's
4. Bonus. I want
You
to
guys
try.
are
It doesn't.
crazy.
Again, this is how Helga makes friends. Let's see. It doesn't. I guess it'd be for like she has claws, but it doesn't say anything for. Okay. So for one of them, she wants to just take her claws and just like rake across her face.
Oh man. It's gonna leave a mark.
Now, okay. Now
another
claws is
scar.
different.
I was gonna
Claws-
say it doesn't say anything about like a claw. It just I don't have anything for specific claws, so I don't know if that's even a thing.
Yeah, because I mean, you have your animal shape, so if you have a
Right.
claw attack, that's fine. But if
No, I just have the bite.
okay, so then you don't have actual claws. It would just be your unarmed strike. You would just say their claws. That's all.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Later.
So I mean she's still gonna take her elongated nails and I'm just gonna like as I rake across her face, I'm gonna say they taught you well, but you're a little rusty.
Some trash talk.
what was the damage or the
Oh, it's always 4 for
okay.
for just unarmed. It's 4.
I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver.
Jesus Christ.
I-
Okay.
Now who's
We're calling
playing
it-
dirty?
Yeah.
Now who's playing dirty?
You brought out the claws first,
You
Yeah.
told me to hit you. You brought the claws first.
and you're feeling
Hit,
better,
not
right?
scratch.
Always.
So target must succeed on an intelligence saving throw or take 1d6 psychic damage.
Oh,
and
this will be
subtract
funny.
Oh, it will be.
1d4 from the next saving throw.
That's a
intelligence.
13.
You saved. So it does nothing. Does nothing.
Helga's gonna try, because she's still on the ground. She hasn't tried to get up, because she just doesn't care. So she's gonna try and bite her other shoulder.
Nom nom nom.
Nom 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 nom. Nope, that's only a 9.
Mm-mm.
You're tired.
I'm gonna take. Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
but-
Are you?
That was the bite, and then bonus action unarmed strike. She's going for the side of the head, which is a 13.
Hits.
So that is another 4, because all her unarmed strikes are 4.
I'm gonna take her head and try and bash it into the ground.
Love it. I'm here for this.
23
To hit?
damage. To hit.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm gonna take your head.
How did you
and
get a
bash it into
23 to
the
hit? Jesus, what did you
ground
roll?
or try and bash it into the ground again, which it's a 6. So bash it in, and then I go to take another swing, and my hand slips and I hit the ground. And I'm gonna say, enough. You can always take our aggression out again. I hope you feel better. The rest are going to join us. Now get up. Let's make friends.
No.
Aw, I was just getting good.
Boo,
Swing it
friendship!
around.
Keep fighting!
Boo, friends.
Boo, friends. No friends.
I'll throw a gold in there
No
for more
friendship.
punches!
I'm just saying, she, referring to Mixis, wants to make friends with everybody she sees.
Let's be honest, though. Let's be
And-
honest. So far, it's been working. Just saying.
Is she wrong?
It's
So
not,
far, it's been working. So
So.
yeah, but it's not her life potentially on the line.
well,
So-
technically it is.
Yeah, technically it is. I mean, an ancient dragon, a god giant. I mean, these are pretty powerful friends to have.
I mean, when you guys were laying at the bottom of the stairs, she had that huge stag that came out. When the dragon came down, she's friends with the dragon. She's friends with some mythical glass monster that I found in the woods. And I didn't die.
friendship.
Great, maybe one
I'd
of
say
them
you
can
should
help
just give her a
solve my
chance.
problem.
Maybe one of them can. Give them a chance.
I'd love to give them a chance, but she's busy making more friends. We got a job to do, and
we're
she
going to
doesn't
that
seem
job.
very concerned to do it. Because if we stop for every little creature that goes, "Wah, I'm being attacked," we're never gonna get anywhere.
At this point, Mixis and Xander arrives at your location.
Just in time for me to hear, "Wah, I'm being attacked."
And me laughing at that.
Bloodied up
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
scratched across the face.
She's got a
popping
bite.
those back to
She's
the
got a
blade.
bite mark in her shoulder. Like Helga's. Yeah, we're just black eye. You know.
Yeah, I go. Do I have to ask?
No.
I'm
Bonding?
Bonding. Okay.
Bonding.
We bonded with Stu too. I met my god. That was
Nice.
awesome. We have a future like giant bro that we call
I'm
upon.
gonna
We're gonna get a
stare
beer
daggers at Helga
sometime.
when he says that.
Yeah, we're gonna get a beer sometime. He's gonna make
I'm
friends
just
with
gonna point to the
Chimera.
mark on my shoulder and be like, "See."
Okay.
We made friends with a. Well, he got to meet his god, and we made friends with a giant
Awesome.
Cool.
So happy.
who
for
gave
you.
us a rock. Then he'll come and help us sometime if we need to. And we also get to have some. We have to get some beers or ale or something. Yeah.
It looks like you two could use a beer.
I could do
Yeah.
beer.
Yeah,
Just
but
not
we
that
can't.
village.
Yeah. So maybe we make our way up to the northern village and get a beer there. Because that's a
Totally
hot
for
mess
that.
get from the mountain.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Also, if you need anything from the outpost, supplies, potions, Caleb and his people will take care of you. Reasonably priced. Don't know what we're gonna
Nice.
need, so
It's true.
Might
I don't think
this
we
might
have
be
any.
the only. This might be the only chance that we have to stop somewhere.
Oh shit, you got potions? I'm gonna go in the tent.
Yeah, as you're going, I'll go into let's see, what do I got for good healing? I'll do cure wounds twice on each, one for Helga and one for Fierna. Just to, like, clean yourselves up a little bit.
Just a regular,
Throw a towel.
healing potion? Oh, you're using cure wounds. Never mind.
Cure wounds.
Okay.
The second level.
Today, making fun of me.
Transformation lasts for a minute, so she looks like a puppy for when Mixus arrives. Like, so she still looks very
A
much
fucked
like...
up puppy,
shit.
but a puppy nonetheless.
Yep.
Are you making fun of me?
No.
Like, it's hard to tell what Helga's staring at because, like, one eye is, like, so swollen you can't even see it, and then the other one's,
One eye
like,
squinted
totally, like,
shut, like-
crooked, like...
Little Popeye look, like...
We weren't making fun of you at all!
You both heal for 10. Or actually, no, that's actually 1 10. I don't know, I have to do it twice, I'm sorry. Fierna, you do 10, and then... it's only one different. And then Helga does 9.
Sweet.
Yes. You're like, okay.
Oh man, look at that, I'm back up to full. Thanks, Xander. Look at that. Yeah, so
I'm like,
grab what you need from the outpost.
Yeah, I'm in the tent.
Okay, so
head
We'll
over
join
there
her.
as well.
there are different options. They're mostly healing elixirs of different kinds.
Yes.
There are some oils. But they got everything from standard healing potions to greater healing and superior. They get region potions. They get potions that protect against certain kind of ailments. They have specific potions that give you a temporary advantage on either wisdom, intelligence, dexterity, anything like that. And they got oils to place in weapons to give you some kind of specific buff, depending on what you want.
How
For
much
the
are-
healings?
How much for the
Sorry.
what?
Go ahead.
Healing?
Just a regular healing?
Regular healing.
The regular healing is 50 gold.
Okay. You said he has superior healings as well?
Yep.
How much are those?
Let me pull it up. 500.
Okay.
How much can I sell a javelin and a great axe for?
They do not buy weapons here
Oh.
due to them being, they don't like having weapons on their possession.
Well, that is very sad. How much do you want for this creature diamond?
The what diamond?
And I hold a creature diamond, and I hold up a shard of, because I grabbed one of the pieces of glass that fell off that dragon thing.
Oh. They look at it. It's,
Very rare.
one of the people behind the shop decides to get out like a magnifying glass to check it out. This is very rare. She kind of like whispers over to Caleb. Caleb mentions,
Well, actually, I have 15 of them. That's what I have in my inventory.
I mean, for each one, we could probably give you about 200 gold apiece.
I'm gonna sell 4 of them.
You want to sell 4 of them? Okay.
4.
So they're willing to give you 800 gold.
While she is like sorting through them and like handing them, I'm gonna see if I can just like quick grab
Oh my
like
God.
1 or 2 of them.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
give me a sleight of hand, and Fierna, give me a perception check.
Go over Nora.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
24.
24.
16.
Okay. Fiona, as you pull 4 out and you're starting to see which ones you are, you look away from your bag for a little bit as Renora gets a quick pass. Renora, just roll me a d20.
Okay.
Snap.
4.
Okay. So you're able to take out 2 specific diamonds to yourself.
Okay.
Oh, of my diamonds?
Yep.
Yeah.
I thought you were stealing healing potions.
No, I'm stealing them from
stealing
you.
I thought you were stealing from the
stealing
shop
from
too,
you.
and I was like, "Are you kidding me right now?" Like,
I'm gonna be so pissed if I ever figure this out.
to be fair, you are paying her, so it's like kind of an advancement on the payment.
Yeah, right. Thank you.
No,
That's
no, that is
no.
regular gold. That is not 200 gold. So while I'm living my best life thinking I have all these creature diamonds to sell, I would
You
like
go to pull out to
buy-
sell 4, and then you suddenly only have 2, and you're just like,
Right.
What?
I want to buy a superior and then 2 regular.
Okay. So then that'd be 600.
600. Okay. Minus 600. I get a superior. That's all I'm gonna buy. Well, thinking I could hold on to my diamonds and sell them later. I'm gonna hold on to them because I might need them for making stuff. So I am going to be done with my shopping and walk outside.
Okay.
Before you leave, I'm going to buy 2 regular potions of healing. So it's not looking suspicious.
Okay. All right. So that's
And
100
then-
gold pieces.
After that transaction is complete and you have left, I'll be like, oh, I think I have some of those diamonds too. And then pull out the 2 that I just stole from her.
Fair enough.
So I can get 200 gold back. Or no, 400 because they're 200 each, right?
Yeah. If you sell them, they're 200 apiece. Yeah.
Yes.
Because they're
And
from a
say
creature that
thank
does
you.
not belong to this realm, so they're extremely rare.
Love
Right.
it. Thank you kindly. And leave.
Okay. All right.
Is there any way I could get more information about what these vials specifically do? Besides the fact that they're colored?
I mean, you could check them if you wanted to.
I mean, I would like to. I would like to check them without actually taking them. I would like to know what they
Investigation?
are.
I mean, so you have your choice here. You could try to check them with your own knowledge,
Uh-huh.
or you could talk to Caleb again. At this point, you kind of have been. You've been kind of. I don't want to. He's starting to get a. You can tell he's starting to get a little annoyed that you're kind of like bringing all your problems to him. So, you
Wow.
could kind of tell that you'd be like kind of like pushing the envelope a little bit. But like, here's a free gift. Okay, tell me how this works, kind of like that.
Well, yeah. All right, so how would I she doesn't care. Hey, yo, Caleb, how do these work?
Okay.
You didn't
He's
actually
like,
tell me.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. Well,
I mean, I don't just go up to you and hand you strange vials and be like, "Here, have fun."
I mean, I can take them back if it's an issue.
No.
I mean, I don't want you to feel like odd that I'm giving you something. I mean, yeah, you know what? Yeah, let me.
No,
I'll
I
take
know
it back.
you've-
It's cool. I like. It's
You've
cool.
never steered me wrong. I'm just curious.
All right. Well, I mean, like, they're potions. I mean, like, one heals directly, one heals progressively, and then one heals certain ailments.
Thank you. That's all I needed. That's all I asked for. Just chill, Caleb.
Chill, bro.
You
Relax.
have
Chill,
dropped
chill.
some points with him. FYI. Okay. All right.
It's okay. She may be dead in a week. Fuck it.
You are burning bridges all
YOLO.
over the island. All right. So what are you guys gonna do now?
Guess make our way to the northern.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, I think that was the idea, was to go to the northern village and find either a bar or a place to rest. I don't know, like, what time is it?
At this point, it'd be about midday.
Okay. Oh yeah, we're burning daylight. Let's get on our travels.
We'll rest when we get there.
Sounds good.
Go.
Okay. So from where you are to get over to northern villages, it's gonna take you about another, because you gotta specifically get around the Wandering Greens unless you decide to go directly through them. It's up to you. Do you want to go through the Wandering Greens to get there, or do you want to go around the Wandering Greens to get there?
I vote around.
Okay.
I mean, it
Please,
is,
nobody
Mixus
else
with
speak up.
us,
It's fine.
We can go through.
it is Mixus's home, so I feel like she'll know how to get through it.
Be
Yeah,
nice
but
to the trees.
are we gonna have another, like, she hears a creature in the distance and
Depends.
We
I'm gonna
don't
have you
know.
guys.
We don't
You guys will roll a
If
d20,
you-
and that's what you guys get.
If you don't want to play, if you don't want to be a team player, you can walk around by yourself.
Yeah.
Tell him. Tell him.
If you don't want my help, you don't have to have it. I'm offering it, but if you don't want it, you can walk around by yourself.
Besides, we're not supposed to go to the Wandering Greens. I don't know why that's so hard for you guys to understand. Mixus
Why-
can go.
We're not supposed to
Why-
go
This is
back
free to
to
go
that
through the
witch's
Wandering
house.
Greens.
You're not supposed to go into the witch's house. You can go in the Wandering Greens, but you're not allowed to go into the witch's house.
Oh, okay.
You're
I
not allowed
thought
to go on their
Helga was...
property. You can go on the
I
Wandering
thought-
Greens all you want. You're not allowed to go back to the site of the incident.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood. Well, if that's the case, yeah, no, that was a player misunderstanding. If that's the case, then yes, we can go through.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay.
So, so it takes
Lead
you.
the way, little one. Sorry.
Take about an hour to get into that section of the Wandering Greens. I need someone who hasn't rolled a d20 yet to roll me a d20 for the adventure.
Mixus, I vote you. You're the lead. You're the lead in the forest.
You got this.
6.
6.
Woo.
Okay.
The dice of destiny.
Yeah.
It's a destiny.
It's a nice day.
Destiny.
You can see squirrels crawling all over the place, animals having a good time. Nothing
Squirrel.
major really grabs your attention. It is a
Hello,
nice, peaceful
tree.
day in there.
Hello, spider. Say hi to the trees.
Hi, trees.
Good to see you again. Good.
Helga just waves.
Nice leaves. Branches hanging high.
Nice leaves.
I feel like Fiona doesn't truly understand, so she tries to like shake like a leaf's hand, and then like all of a sudden Mix is like, "Don't shake there! Don't shake there!"
All of a sudden, the leaf falls off, and she's like, "Oh no!"
Just like put it back
Like all of a
out
sudden
like you
Mix is
didn't
just like
break it.
traumatized for the whole day because you like took off a certain leaf off a very important tree.
No, not that one.
I'm
Nature.
trying so hard to be kind to them.
The only time no major events happen through the Wandering Greens, so you're able to make it to Northern Village in another couple hours.
Cool.
By this time, it's roughly about 3-4 o'clock. We're getting up to close to dusk. You head into more of a mining town, as I have described once before. As you find, compared to the other towns you've been to, this one it's nice, but it's a lot more, it's less kept. The roads, the alleyways are not always cleaned as much as the other towns. You do see, constant leaves all over the place that are not being cleaned up. And most people here are dressed up in a very similar apparel to each other, maybe all miners, as they're all wearing a specific, if they're humans or elves, they seem to be wearing this like leather, like blacksmith style like apron, while also wearing like these brown and black trousers and shirt. And then a lot of the dwarves are wearing something similar, but they actually have like more of like an armor base on them. But yes, you do make yourself to the way of the northern village.
Cool. I'm gonna lead the way towards the inn that I stayed at the last time I was in the northern village.
Okay.
This is one of the villages that there was a killing that we're supposed to investigate.
Oh. Oh. Shoot. Wait, do we know where?
So these, you would know that one of the locations in there, it's in one of the more center. It wasn't specifically told you, but he said if they let you know that if you head there and you head to this, one of the more center buildings, you would see it being quarantined at the moment.
Okay. Well,
Be nosy.
I
Is
want to
there, like,
secure our
an-
room for the night.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is
So-
there like an inn close to where the happened?
There's
Or no?
really only one inn in the northern village, and it's a pretty big inn. It's several floors, but because a lot of people don't necessarily stay in northern village, other than maybe family members that come in from out of town to spend time with their loved ones, there is just one. The stay is not expensive. If you want a single room, a single bed, it is only about 5 copper pieces.
No.
If you look for multiple beds, you're looking at about 8 copper pieces per night.
Okay.
Helga needs a floor. She doesn't.
Okay.
Then I will get 4 beds.
You're gonna
if
get
you
a room.
said that
You're gonna
out
get a
loud,
room
then I
with
will
4
make sure you
beds.
sleep on the floor.
She's fine.
You're
That's
gonna get a
fine.
room with 4 beds. You're gonna get 2 rooms with 2 beds.
Do they have a room with 4 beds? I don't.
Yeah, they got one of the
I'm just
master
gonna
suites.
tell them that I need 4 beds, and however they decide to divvy that up.
They if you want that, there'll be 2 silver pieces,
Okay.
and they give you a key for the 3rd floor room marked as 320.
Cool.
Are you all gonna make your way up there, or are you guys just gonna secure the key?
I just wanted to secure the key, honestly. I'm not sure even if the rest of the group followed me there, if they're heading towards the...
Totally followed you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we
I
would have stayed
totally
together.
did.
Okay, then, yeah, we can go check that out if you guys want. I just want to make sure that we have somewhere to sleep later.
I would also
Oh,
say,
look at
because
you
it is a
being
room with 4
responsible.
keys, with 4
Oh, look at
beds.
you being condescending.
A room with 4 beds would come with 2 keys, so someone else can have a key.
Okay. Then I will, act like I'm going to hand it to Helga and then give it to anybody else.
Oh shit!
I didn't want it anyway.
Fuck,
Good.
Helga's getting dogged. Ah.
Oh.
I mean, to be fair, she
Check
does
your
kinda deserve it.
attitude.
So who took the other key between the 3 of you?
I don't know. I'm just going to, hand
I
it
feel
out
like
for
Meeksus
somebody
would just
to
find a
grab.
shiny object and be like, I'll take it.
I'll grab it.
Okay, you grab it.
I don't know if I book a show tonight, then I get stuck with the key. And it's
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
So,
Yes.
Fiona and Renora have a key. You'll head back out to one of the center buildings. So you find out in the center, there's a center courtyard to this overall place. The town itself is kind of designed kind of like a giant spider web, where it's smaller buildings out and they kind of get a little larger towards the center. The center, there's 4 larger buildings themselves. Unlike the rest of the towns, there's no center governing tower in this. The overall town is still governed by the people of Mount Khalid. So the 3 center buildings are actually nobles. The 4 center buildings are owned by nobles. You do see one is specifically wrapped around by a specific rope twined with black surrounding it, as you would know as a do not pass kind of line. As you do see some of the glass is broken, and you see you see that they're taking away a couple bodies. As you do see familiar soldiers, not the ones that specifically arrested you, but familiar garbs of soldiers of the area, quarantining the area, and they immediately look and it's like, as far as to go, civilians can't pass this point.
We were told to investigate
By who?
by the head priestess lady in the tower down in the I don't remember the name off the top of my head.
Well,
The-
she's just called the matron.
The matron.
Okay.
I'm her friend.
Uh-huh.
She's everybody's friend.
Sure. Okay. Well, let me check this out as Commander, as person leaves off and starts whispering, you can be like, they say they're friends with the matron? As it walks back, give us 1 second. You see them grab like a small like device out of their pocket. A minute later, they come back. All right. The story checks out as they open up one of the ropes, let you in. Do you all start heading inside the house?
Yep.
Yeah, did you say something, Amber?
I was gonna say they were with us.
Oh, okay.
They're with me. They're my friends.
As you all start heading in, you enter into a large, it's kind of decked out very samurai style. Everything's a flat wooden base, a lot of pillows on the floor, short reach tables. But decorating a lot of murals and a lot of glass panels separating rooms. You see that the only things that are broken are specifically monetary valued items. You look around. Before you start doing your investigation, you immediately notice right in the wall, written with a red ink, speaking, that says 4 down. I'm sorry. I want to make sure I got this correct before I say it. Why is my mouse not working? There we go. Yeah. Says 4 down, 3 to go. And that's where we're going to end it for the night.
Oh.
Is it red ink or is it blue?
I was gonna say, like, is it red ink or is it blood?
It's blood.
Dun
Okay,
dun
okay.
dun.
I was gonna say
Red
Helga
blood.
was gonna like.
Sniff.
Sniff
No,
it.
she was gonna take her finger.
Lick
I
it?
like it.
Are you gonna lick it?
I told myself after the punching fest that once we finally got to the main mission, that's where we're going to end the session. So I'm like, all right, at this point of making, at this point, like having a giant make friends with the Chimera and then having a punching fest, we're taking up most of the session. We can probably we could probably stop when we get to the actual mission.
You put in front of me
You know
a
us.
giant and a chimera.
Yeah.
What did you expect me to
Right.
do?
All right, so thank you everybody for checking out the stream. We'll be
Yay!
back on next week, Tuesday, for session 11 of Blades Bahamut. Next Thursday for the continuous session of this specific campaign. Please don't forget to check out our home screen to contribute even as little as $1 towards the Trevor Project. It also has a link on there of information explaining what the Trevor Project is if you want if you have any questions. But everybody have a good night, and we'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.